Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to unravel the story behind something you're probably seeing everywhere. Paperclip chain necklaces.
Right. They really are having a moment.
Yeah, exactly. So we've gathered some, fascinating details, where the design came from, why it's so popular right
All
now.
the different finishes, how to wear them.
Exactly. All of that. The idea is to give you, the listener, a really complete picture. Sort of unlock its secrets, you could say.
That's a good way to think about it. It's amazing, isn't it, how a shape based on something so mundane
Totally mundane.
can end up holding so much meaning and, well, become so stylish. We'll definitely explore those layers.
Okay, great. So let's start with the history. Where did this actually come from?
Well, the inspiration is pretty literal.
Actual paper clips, like on my desk.
Just like that. But here's where it gets really interesting. During World War II,
Uh-huh.
Norwegians started wearing paper clips, just, on their lapels, things like that.
That way.
It wasn't just fashion. It was a symbol, a quiet symbol of resistance against the Nazi occupation,
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. A simple office supply.
holding so much weight. It's fascinating how ordinary objects can take on that kind of meaning in, difficult times.
It really is. It shows how people find ways to express themselves, even silently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can almost see echoes of that potential for meaning in the jewelry today, even if people aren't always conscious of the history.
Right. So that's the origin, but how did it become jewelry?
Well, fast forward a bit, mid-20th century, you start seeing designers like Coco Chanel
Chanel. Okay.
incorporating these kinds of paperclip-inspired shapes into her collections.
Interesting.
And then, well, when someone like Jacqueline Kennedy starts wearing a Chanel paperclip necklace,
Ah, the Jackie O effect.
precisely, that just cements its status, doesn't it? It takes it from maybe niche to really desirable.
Yeah, it puts it on the map, style-wise.
It writes it into the fashion history books, essentially.
So the ones we see now, those sort of elongated oval links, that's the modern take.
That's the modern evolution, yeah. It's this blend of that classic idea, but with a very contemporary feel.
It makes sense. Fashion always seems to pull from unexpected places, doesn't it?
Definitely. From utility, from history, and then reimagines it for now.
Okay, so we have the history, the weight behind it. But why are they so popular right now in 2025? What's driving this trend?
I think there are a few key things happening. First off, versatility, big time.
Meaning they work with anything?
Pretty much. You can dress them up for something formal or just wear them casually every day.
Okay.
Wear one by itself for a minimalist look or, layer them up if you want more impact.
That adaptability seems really important. People want pieces that work hard in their wardrobe.
Absolutely. Pieces that transition easily, that's huge value. Do you think it's the simple design itself or how people are styling them now?
Good question. Maybe a bit of both. The clean lines make it easy.
Right. A good base?
But the whole layering trend, adding charms,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely pushes the versatility further.
True. And another point, comfort.
Ah, important.
Yeah. They can look quite bold, quite substantial, but they tend to be really lightweight.
So you can actually wear them all day without feeling weighed down.
No, exactly. You stay stylish, but you're comfortable. That's a win-win.
No one wants jewelry that feels like a burden. That comfort factor must be key.
Definitely a major advantage. Then there's a timelessness aspect.
Okay, explain that. Because trends come and go.
Well, the clean, understated design suggests it's maybe not just a flash in the pan. It feels like it could be a lasting piece in a collection.
More of an investment piece, potentially?
Potentially, yes. Simple, classic lines often have more staying power than something very ornate or specific to one microtrend.
Right, it avoids looking dated quickly.
And its adaptability helps, too. You can style it differently as trends change.
Makes sense. And the last big reason for popularity,
I'd say personalization.
being able to add things.
Exactly. Adding charms, pendants, it makes it uniquely yours. It's not just a paperclip chain, it's your paperclip chain.
That resonates.
Yeah.
People want ways to express their individual style, even within a popular trend.
It stops it feeling generic. It becomes personal.
Okay, let's talk finishes. What are the main options you see?
Primarily, you're looking at gold, silver, and rose gold.
Classic choices. Let's break them down. Gold.
Gold gives you that warmth, that sort of luxurious feel. It works dressed up or down.
Easy to match with other gold pieces too, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely. And gold itself has variations. Yellow gold, softer tones.
Then silver.
Silver's very sleek, very modern. It's incredibly versatile, goes with almost any color palette.
A cooler tone, maybe.
Often, yes. A great option for a contemporary look, or if you prefer cooler metals generally. Pairs well with lots of stones too.
And the third one, rose gold. That's been popular for a while now.
It has. It's got that romantic, feminine vibe, the soft pink, that blush tone.
It's quite flattering, isn't it?
Very. It seems to suit a really wide range of skin tones, which is a big plus. It offers something distinct from yellow, gold, or silver.
A nice alternative.
Okay.
Okay, so you've picked your metal. How do you actually style these necklaces? Any tips?
Oh, definitely. Layering is probably the #1 way people are wearing them.
Mixing lengths.
Exactly. Play with different lengths, maybe a 16-inch, an 18, a 22, creates that nice cascade effect.
And mixing with other chains.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to pair it with, say, a herringbone chain or maybe a rope chain. Adds texture, visual interest.
Gives it a more dynamic look.
Totally. It makes it more unique to you. Play around with the spacing, see what feels right.
Does the length choice matter for, like, face shape?
It can, yeah. It's a subtle thing, but longer chains can sometimes help elongate a rounder face.
Okay.
While shorter lengths, like chokers or just below the collarbone, often suit square or heart-shaped faces quite well.
Interesting. Like how clothes flatter body shapes.
Same idea, just for framing the face, a detail worth considering.
What about mixing metals? Is that still a no-no?
Not anymore. That rule is definitely out the window.
Really? So gold and silver together?
Absolutely. Gold, silver, rose gold, mix them up. If you do it thoughtfully, it can look really chic and modern, eclectic but cohesive.
What's the key to making it look intentional?
Maybe having a common element, like similar styles of chain, or just ensuring the overall vibe feels connected. Avoids looking like you just forgot to take something off.
Good tip. Encourages experimenting.
For sure. And finally, styling-wise, we circle back to charms and pendants.
The personalization again?
Right. This is where you make it truly yours. Initials, birthstones, little symbols that mean something to you.
It turns the necklace into a story.
Precisely. It adds those personal notes.
Okay, shifting focus slightly. What about sustainability? Is that a factor here?
Increasingly so, yes. The jewelry industry as a whole is paying more attention.
So you can find sustainable options.
You can. Look for paperclip chains made from recycled metals, for instance. Or brands that are transparent about ethically sourcing their materials.
That's important for a lot of people now, thinking about where things come from.
It allows you to align your style choices with your values.
Good point. And finally, just some practical care tips. How do you keep these looking good?
Pretty standard jewelry care, really. Store them in a dry place, maybe a pouch or box, especially silver, to slow down tarnishing.
Okay.
Take them off before you shower or exercise. Sweat and water aren't great for most metals over time.
Right, protects the finish.
And if it needs cleaning, just a soft cloth, maybe a little mild soap and water, then dry it well. Gentle does it.
Simple enough. Helps protect your investment.
Exactly. Proper care keeps it looking beautiful for longer.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, it feels like the appeal of these necklaces is this really interesting mix.
It really is.
You've got the minimalist design, which gives them that long-lasting versatility.
The foundation
Then that unexpected historical depth, the resistance symbol,
adds meaning beyond just aesthetics.
and the different metals, the styling options. There's something for pretty much everyone.
It strikes that balance, doesn't it? Between simple form, current style, and personal expression. It can be subtle, it can be bold.
Yeah, surprisingly versatile, as you said right at the start. So Paperclip chains, they offer this blend of history, modern style, personalization. Lots to think about.
Definitely.
As you, our listener, think about your own style or maybe adding to your collection, these pieces offer so many possibilities. It kind of makes you reflect, doesn't it? What parts of jewelry history or design really speak to you, and how might you weave a piece like this or its story into your own personal narrative?